right, Leo, welcome to your mid-month reading for September. If you would like to hear a little bit more about the beginning of the month, I actually made those videos a while ago and they're sandwiched together with August. So we're going to be getting some insight for career and on love. And we're going to start with career. Okay. All right, for my Leos in mid-September, we start with the Fool card. This has been kind of coming up in your shorts. If you want to look back in the playlist of Leo, there's quite a bit of shorts I've been doing every week. There's a potential a lot of you guys are starting something new in your career, and what's been coming out quite frequently with the Fool is the Emperor card. Now, I don't know, of course, if it's going to come out today, but there may be a running theme of more independence in your job. For a lot of you guys, this is even entrepreneurship, but it's definitely an area that you have not been in before, but you feel ready. So we have the Ten of Swords coming out. I picked it up in reverse, and so we're going to consider that meaning. Now, the issue with going out on one's own is how does one leave this set of responsibilities on good terms? A lot of you guys won't need to leave what you've been doing, right? But you may have to switch things up a little bit, reprioritize, reschedule. And what I say, you got the Emperor. Okay, so, and this came out with the Ten of Cups. Beautiful combination. If you've been feeling like you're outgrowing your job, that you're outgrowing your company or the skill set that you have, and you are ready to expand, it's time. If this is resonating, that's your body and your mind, your heart telling you, it's time, you got this. It keeps on coming up for you guys. And so even if you do belong to a company or have a job that you very much like, this is asking you to consider, in what way can you expand? In what way can you push the envelope because you're ready? And I know that this is resonating for those it needs to resonate with. I know that at this point I just be talking myself into circles. Anything else that we have not touched on with Leo in career? Queen of Pentacles. So this is the ability to provide for those you love. This is your ability to, I feel that this is your energy for a lot of you guys. This is, especially if any of you are single moms, you don't have to be a single mom, but the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who can practically show their love. They can actually provide for those they care about. And it goes beyond just the mushy stuff of words and attention. It goes into the realm of practical sides. But something you'll want to consider is, do you need to make some changes? Are you putting off those changes because you're afraid of a hard ending? Are you not ending something that you would need to conclude in order to move forward? Are you afraid of somebody taking it badly? Are you afraid of the repercussions? I'm just going to get a card real quick out on that because I just feel it. So about the Ten of Swords in reverse, sorry if that was loud, for our Leos moving forward in their careers, what about this Ten of Swords in reverse? Any advice for that from Ten of Pentacles upside down? So the fear that maybe you're not going to get a severance package, or you're not going to get I don't know if that would apply, but you're not going to get maybe something that's due to you, that you are not going to get. The repercussions are going to be monetary, and we have messages coming forward. So either way, there's going to be communication, possibly travel around this. Travel's possibly coming up for some of you because you fear that it's going to ruin by coming forward with these alterations in your career. It's going to ruin something to do with travel. And the Justice card coming up side down. Yep, it's coming out upside down. So you're afraid something unfair might be happening. Something might actually hit you in the pocketbook, so to speak. So while I'm just a tarot reader and here just to provide some insight and a tool for exploration, I'm not going to give you advice, but I feel like tarot gave you some insight on how much potential you hold for this expansion in your career. All right, my friends, let's move on to love. Okay. Love for Leos. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. If it is resonating, please hit the like button. So appreciate it. For our Leos in love. So, you might be overthinking. You might have something on your mind that is giving you a little anxiety. Some of you guys are on a break, like a pseudo gray area break with your loved one. Like nobody's even called it off yet, but there's this sense of something hanging in the air. And we have Knight of Rods and Five of Cups. All right, so that's disappointment. Knight of Rods is a messenger coming forward with something, wanting to take action. Who's this Knight of Rods? Page of Rods, King of Cups. Please bear with me just for a second. Five of Cups. Why are we getting Five of Cups? So for some of you guys, this is almost attached to a cycle. There could be an inability to kind of cut things off or move them forward. And I feel that's because you see, both of you guys see great potential in one another. With the Knight of Rods and the King of Cups, one person is more emotionally mature, possibly even creative and more on the sensitive side, could even be older in age. They admire the fire and the spark and the confidence of the other. And likewise, the other sees great potential in the King of Cups, sees great potential in that wiser, emotionally developed person in the relationship because they're supportive and they usually have good insight. So there are things that are working in this collaboration, and the Page of Rods comes out with those two because it's like you can have fun, you know, and you together, the combination can be kind of mind-opening. You know that there is great potential in the company you keep here. But there is this, there's this cycle of things not moving forward and kind of being in this gray area. The price of that, the cost of that, is the Nine of Swords. It's been getting to you, basically. So any insight on that? I'm going to open another deck. This has been already pre-shuffled with your energy. Nine of Swords. This deck teaches me how to be patient because it's too big for my hands, but I love it. Here it is. So yeah, it's the resistance to put these rods down, wands. This is the end of an exhausting chapter, and getting it upside down, which you did. Getting it upside down is the resistance to close something up. So give us what does Leo have to look forward to? Give us some light. Why put the rods down? Why break the cycle? Total happiness, investment in one's own future, and being really much happier than you expect. Keep on going. Please give us more messages, Tarot, on that light. Okay. We've got the Three of Swords. This came on upside down. So it's kind of like ripping off the Band-Aid. So your own independence is going to feel a lot better. It doesn't mean you have to shut anything down or anybody out. That's really painful. But there are other alternatives, unless that person is actually truly toxic. But I feel that the most toxic thing so far that the tarot has said is just that gray area. Page of Pentacles. So this is an opportunity to learn a lot more about yourself. And it's not going to hurt as much as you think it is. It's actually going to be really empowering with the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Some of this could even be related to work. You'll get the opportunity to grow your skill set, to grow your entrepreneurship in a new career, because you'll have more time on your hands. Yeah, cool. So King of Wands in reverse. Let's ask about that real quick. Why King of Wands in reverse for our Leos? Messages. Yeah, okay. So I do feel that you may be in the position of not listening to your own self-doubt, not listening to their doubt. Somebody's going to throw doubt in your mind. Keep in mind that the same things that make them really compelling and wonderful can also, when they're turned upside down, they can gouge out at your confidence. I can't say that. I'm losing my confidence in my words. They can gouge at your confidence. So know that and just take it with a grain of salt. And those messages possibly travel, but it doesn't look like travel. It looks like messages are going to be coming in, and just to be prepared for that, you have a lot. Nobody can strip you of your confidence, and you have the ability to be diplomatic and come from a place of empowerment. Any last messages for my dear Leo to wrap up September? Any last messages? Yeah. So September is about relieving yourself of a burden, relieving yourself of, now that's going to resonate for each one of you differently, but relieving yourself of those wands so that this major change can happen. This is big life-changing energy with the Judgment card. It's really positive, but there is a bit of a leap of faith involved. And I almost feel this voice in my head like, you deserve this. You deserve to feel weightless for a little while. You deserve to see how big you can get. Leos are big. They shine. They're the sun. They're the strength card. Like, how strong, how beautiful can you shine, Be aware of individuals who you're quite familiar with. Beware of words and messages from them. Check in with yourself to see how they feel, those words. When you get messages and you get what might appear like advice from others, including me, check in on how it feels. Throw it out if it doesn't empower you. This is about empowerment this month. This is about growing bigger and seeing how big you can expand. You get the picture. All right, I adore you guys. Like and subscribe and all that good stuff. I'll talk to you soon.